Welcome, dear viewers, to today's talk at Jump TV. Our guest today is Laura Chaplin. Welcome,
Hi.
Laura. Thank you very much for your time, for taking the time to have this talk with us.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure, of course. So we are here at Hotel de la Couronne in Solothurn, and there's a reason for that. You're hosting this exhibition.
Exactly, yes. We're holding a small exhibition over the weekend where we'll find a lot of my art around my three themes, my three main subjects.
Speaking of which, those are?
Which are my grandfather, Charlie Chaplin, which I paint pop art, also classic in black and white. It's sometimes in link with his films, or sometimes it's in link with my emotions. I paint horses, which we can also see here. A lot also zebras, black and white. I think the black and white is kind of in my DNA. I have it in me. And yeah, the horses I find really interesting. I'm a passionate horse rider. I compete in show jumping. I've had horses pretty much all my life. And the third theme is lady silhouettes, which is more my fashion side, and we find a lot of them painted only finger painted, which gives it something quite unique, a different texture to the painting. And mostly with all my artwork, it's to transmit something positive. I think that art is something that reunites people. It's a language that speaks globally, and so therefore it's really important for me to transmit something very positive, something that makes you feel good, that is uplifting, and so you will always find, yeah, a lot of hearts and hidden messages in my artwork.
You briefly talked about your history with fashion,
yes.
in contact with that silhouette, lady silhouettes.
Yes.
You've actually studied fashion and design in Lausanne.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I have a fashion design diploma, and I've worked a lot in the industry as well. When I was younger, I did a lot of in modeling and representing brands, and yeah, I've always been very, very attached to fashion. I love the creative side, actually. That's what captivates me the most. And I think it's a way to express yourself through colors, and yeah, it's something that I really enjoy to do as well.
Is that still going on, or are you more on the painting side
I'm
nowadays?
more on the painting side. It's still going on. In some, there's more to come, because I work very closely with a foundation who is called Cotton Made in Africa, and they support farmers in Africa to make ethical cotton in the best ways for their health, for the environment, and giving them the right tools and the right education and so forth. And so the idea is really to give faces to these farmers and give them much more value, and the consumer is happy with the finished product, and even from the farm picker was happy picking the cotton from the farms. And so yeah, so there's a lot of things coming up with this cotton and my artwork that will be very interesting.
Of course. Coming back to your exhibition as well, how many paintings are there about to see in this exhibition? Could you tell us?
There is about 25 paintings at this exhibition. We find my three themes. This exhibition is called Share Your Joy, and it's yeah, there's a lot of positivity, there's a lot of color, there's a lot of poetic movements, I would call it, something that's very uplifting, a bit festive, because we're coming up to the Christmas season. It's coming up so quickly. So yeah, I hope that people who come will enjoy it and see the hidden messages, feel the emotions that I'm trying to transmit, and the hidden little yeah, touches.
One of the first things they'll probably see, I'm not sure if they can see it in the back actually, is this image of kind of a character of your father.
Yeah, my grandfather.
Yeah, and your grandfather,
yes,
sorry.
Yes.
Of course, Charlie.
Yes.
Why is that you like to paint this visage, this image? Is there anything special about it?
Well, actually, what fascinated with me is he managed to create this person through his troubles and through his own experiences, and how can I explain it? Just with this costume, he managed to transform and become another character. And for example, the two paintings we have in the back here, which are called Clothes make a statement, costumes tell a story, which kind of is what my grandfather did. He created this costume that told such a huge story.
Yeah. And it also was probably his most known and his most famous costume as well.
Of course, yes, yeah. Worldwide, people recognize him more with his costume than without, actually.
And you actually also dress up sometimes as this costume, is that right?
I did once. I did once, yes, for a photo shoot. I just wanted to have fun with it, so yeah, I did once try on the costume.
Is this also your way of remembering him or honoring him?
Yeah, it's my way of discovering him. It's my way of having this, because I didn't get the chance to meet him. I came 10 years too late. So it's my way kind of to have this link that I've never had with him, and to discover him through my own eyes also, because no matter where I go, people each have their own part of Charlie Chaplin that they make their own, and everybody has their own opinion, their own idea, and this is kind of my way of having my own idea and doing it through my own emotions and my own feelings.
And there's another way you've kind of stepped into his footsteps, and this is to your charity that you're doing. Aside from the one you already mentioned with the cotton clothes, you're doing another one for street kids, I guess.
Yes, so I have another foundation which I'm supporting a lot. It actually all started with my very first exhibition. The founder of the foundation came over and said to me, I have this foundation, would you be interested? And my first reaction was, well, I have to go out there and see it for myself. So it's based in Colombia, in Pereira, close to Bogota. And when I arrived there, at home, there was missing door handles because I was in construction back at home. That was stressing me out. And I arrived there, and these kids who had nothing had the most beautiful joy for life. That for me, I just thought, my God, these materialistic things are really not important. Their smiles bring so much more to me than that. And so yeah, it's a foundation that helps kids off the streets in difficult situations and gives them an education and helps them find a job and basically have a bit of hope in their future, in their lives, to accomplish things. And so it's an amazing foundation. I've been out there a few times. I love to paint with the kids, and it's so enriching to exchange with them and touch back down to reality and what is important in life. As my grandfather said, a day without laughter is a day wasted. Yeah.
Sounds really wonderful, yes. And it also connects to your message that you're getting across through your paintings and also through your book about laughter and happiness.
Exactly. So thanks to this foundation, the first trip I made out there, I really decided I wanted to do something more around the importance of laughter and the importance of sharing laughter. So I started to dig. I did 2 years of heavy research and decided to write a book called Laughter is the First Step to Happiness. And I take you on a journey where I speak about people who I meet, who are specialists, who explain all the benefits that laughter brings to us. For example, a nutritionist. I go see clinic clowns. I go see a humor church, which is quite funny. I go see humor coaches. I go see people who have actually healed themselves through laughter. And there's obviously a lot of anecdotes from my grandfather and just my own experiences with laughter.
We got the book
here
as well,
yes.
Just to show it quickly.
Exactly. Sorry, one more thing that I'm forgetting is, with this book, I realized that laughter actually today is not a human right. And so I've put together a petition now to collect as many signatures as possible to present to the UN to make laughter a human right.
Wow, yes, that's also, yeah, that's a good idea.
Thank you.
Very wonderful. So staying here in Solothurn for a few days, how do you actually like the city?
I love it. It's my first time here. I'm looking forward to go for a wander this evening and see what's around. But it's so beautiful. It seems very cute, well kept, clean, and yeah, very excited to be here and looking forward to these next few days.
Do you know anything in specific about it?
Honestly, nothing in specific. No, I don't know anything in specific. I love the big cathedral. It looks fantastic. But otherwise, I'm new to the area, so I'm looking forward to discover.
Maybe you meet some people who can tell you the other story about it,
yeah.
One or the other.
I hope so.
This book is also here, I think, for
Yep, it's on sale here,
yes.
During the exhibition. Yeah.
So people
if you
can
want to come along.
Have a look
I will
around.
be here on Sunday from 2 o'clock, and I can also do any signatures, dedications for anybody who wishes.
Thank you so much for this little talk.
Thank you so
Laura.
much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. And dear visitors, dear viewers, if you want to come by and see the exhibition of Laura Chaplin, you may do so between 11th and 14th of October. It's this weekend, and you may also grab a book if you want to. I wish you a very lovely week and see you next time.
Thank you.